Ready for today's episode?
Yeah, I don't really know what it's about.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Today we're talking about the 10 worst things in nature.
It doesn't sound like fun at all.
Oh, wait till you hear one of the things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a parasitic fish that attaches itself by swimming up inside your privates and eats you from the inside out.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Is it noon?
Oh, it's noon. Everybody, thanks for staying up till noon. My name is Ryan.
My name is Cory. Like I said, really excited about this episode.
10 of the worst things.
Actually, I'm not happy, crazy excited, but I'm excited because there are some really interesting things, and
A lot of scary things.
we like educating you here, but no, these are some scary things.
Yeah.
Try to get into it right away.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Come
This
on,
episode
enthusiasm.
is... Okay, this episode is...
Oh my god, what the hell?
10 worst things found in nature.
That's right, 10 worst things found in nature. Here we go. I'm going to get right into it because we got lots to show you. We're going to talk about the worst animal.
Worst animal.
First one's the worst animal. And if you can believe it, the honey badger. Why, if it's the worst animal, why use a sweet word like honey? Hey, I mean, it makes you seem
Or
like,
badger.
Honey. No, it's honey badger. Usually found in Africa and western and southern Asia. For a number of years, the Guinness Book of World Records has named it the most fearless creature. And you know it is if Guinness says.
Huh.
This animal, which looks deceptively cute, we're going to have pictures, will attack virtually anything and is smart enough to know its opponent's weak spots. I've seen some video on this thing and it's freaky. For example, when it's confronted by a human male, it somehow knows to attack the testicles. This is also one of the few animals that uses tools. For example, making use of logs as ladders. It's unbelievable. The honey badger does actually love honey, so there's a reason for the honey in its name. And it will dive right into a beehive with no regard to its own safety, which sometimes leads to its unfortunate death, because it'll attack some pretty big beehives. But honey badgers are so powerful, they've been known to kill crocodiles, and are very efficient snake killers. It only takes 15 minutes for the animal to eat a 5-foot snake. The ferocity of these creatures is well known in nature, and not even a leopard or a lion will even go after one. So honey badger, you're the worst animal.
Yeah, get out of here, badger.
What do you got, Ryan?
I got the smelliest plant called the corpse flower. You know it's going to smell good when it's called the corpse flower. Corpse flower thrives in the grasslands bordering rainforest in the Sumatra, though it is now found around the world in display gardens. Why bring it? That makes no sense. It grows
because it's just a show flower.
Yeah. It grows a single enormous flower which produces a smell that is remarkably similar to the rotting flesh.
That's crazy.
Hence its
Why?
name.
Why would nature do that?
The flower grows to over 10 feet wide, and its coloring is designed to mimic the look of rotting meat. To help
Unreal.
entice the carrion insects, which of course pollinate it. The tip of the corpse flower is nearly the same temperature as a human body, which probably helps to spread the stink and adds to the illusion that it is actually really rotten flesh.
Like 10 feet.
10 feet
And
long.
it looks like flesh and it smells like flesh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Ha, why would you want that?
I'm going to talk about the worst spider. Oh, it's terrible in so many ways. It's the Brazilian wandering spider. It has one of the most painful bites in the world for a spider, and it's the most deadliest. It has the highest human kill rate in the world. To make things even worse, a bite from the spider, get this, causes an erection that lasts for hours. No, it's not an ad for Viagra. It really is a side effect for a wandering spider bite.
Wow.
Emergency room staff that have Brazilian spiders in the area are known, actually are able to spot someone that has been bitten by it because the guy has an erection. Needless to say, the venom is being studied for possible medical uses for people suffering erectile dysfunction.
Of course,
If they don't die, my God, get treated or you're gonna die. But hey, look, he's got a boner.
Hey, I'm suffering from a erectile dysfunction. What can I do? You can take Viagra, which is very good. It does what it needs to do. Or you can inject this poison into your Which do you want? Be like, I'm gonna go with the pill. Medical science, Canada, free healthcare. Next one. The most painful insect bite. Who has it? It's called the bullet ant. Bullet ant. To put two together, I'm sure you can figure it out. The bullet ant is ranked as having the most painful sting in the world, often likened to the pain of being shot, described as waves of burning, throbbing, all-consuming pain that continues for up to 24 hours. The ant is found in Nicaragua, south to the Paraguay, and like other ants, they live in large colonies, which are usually situated at the base of trees. The ants are used in an initiation rite for boys in the Tsetari tribe of Brazil.
That tribe.
That tribe.
That's right.
The boys are made to wear a glove with obviously hundreds of ants are attached to it.
My God.
And they must suffer the sting for 10 minutes. They must perform the ritual multiple times.
What the?
They said that the boys' arms are usually paralyzed temporarily from the poison, obviously, and their bodies shake for days.
That's insane.
Wow.
If one of them feels like you got shot by a bullet, you got hundreds. Oh my God.
That'd be the worst. That's not fun.
Talk about initiations,
not good at all.
Hey, we're not just going to talk about like animals and insects and stuff. We're going to talk about one of the most intrusive plants, or in this case, a weed. And this one's called the Salvinia molesta. Hey, it even sounds bad. Hey, like it's a molesting plant. Hey, it's also known as the cariba weed. The Salvinia molesta plant is an aquatic fern from Brazil, and it just flipping spreads like crazy. It floats on top of water and doubles in size every few days. Yeah. This usually results in lakes that become completely covered by a mat of the plant up to 24 inches high. The intrusive weed prevents sunlight from entering into the water, which in turn prevents animal and plant life from surviving. To make matters worse, you can't kill the damn plant. If you break it into small pieces, each piece spawns another plant. Like, come on, nature. In the U.S., attempts have been made to remove it using cranes. Like, it grows so crazy. But all it takes is one tiny piece to restart the whole growing process again. And you'll see the picture here. It's not it's not a field. That's a lake. Like, the picture that we have here is that's that plant. Like, that's what it does. It's now found around the world, and it causes havoc everywhere it goes. And like I said in the image, it looks like a lawn, but that's crazy. That's the plant.
And you wouldn't think something would be so deadly.
Why can't like tomatoes or wheat or something that's gonna feed the world double in size every couple days? Like,
jeez. Well, the next one here is the worst insect, which goes to
I think we all know this one. Yep.
Mosquito. There's no doubt that the mosquito has to be the worst insect in the world. I mean, we live in a pretty heavily populated mosquito part of the country, so it's just crazy. They're everywhere.
Mosquitoes ruin
the hell out of us.
They ruin summer. They're not only are they nuisance, but they're painful sometimes.
Yeah, and you get itchy and shit like that. Also, it happens to be the most deadly insect in the world because it spreads, of course, malaria. In fact, it is believed that half the human population has died through history died because of the female mosquito bite.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Again, you don't think, because you swap mosquitoes and whatever, you're not gonna, you're gonna live from getting bit by a mosquito, but there's so many of them that they just spread so much disease, which is just terrible.
It's terrible.
Well, speaking of disease, this next one here is the worst disease symptoms. So it's not necessarily the worst disease. There's some pretty bad diseases, but this is some of the worst disease symptoms, and it's caused by the disease of fatal familial insomnia. It's a terrible disease found in only 28 families around the world. The disease prevents you from sleeping, and no medication available can help you. So they haven't found a cure for it. Like,
up till noon, right?
Yeah, why can't your body just sleep, eh? When the disease begins, you generally have from 7 to 36 months of sleepless nights before you die. And this fact is from Wikipedia, and it describes the stages of the disease as 1, patient suffers increasing insomnia, resulting in panic attacks, paranoia, and phobias. This stage lasts for about 4 months of no sleep.
Oh my God.
Number 2, hallucinations, panic attacks become more noticeable, continuing for about 5 months. And then 3, the complete inability to sleep is followed by a rapid loss of weight. This lasts for about 3 months. And the last one is dementia, where the patient becomes unresponsive or mute over the course of about 6 months, and the final progression of the disease takes place where the patient eventually dies.
That's nuts.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
I wonder how that even comes.
I know, like, I'd just be crazy. Like, if that happened to like you, I'd just be like, just sleep. Like,
yeah,
why can't you just sleep? Like, that's nuts.
That's crazy. That's frightening. The next one here is the nastiest fish, called the kangaroo. The kangaroo is a small parasitic catfish, which is found mostly in the Amazon River, where it is the most feared fish, even more than piranhas. The fish can grow to a maximum length of around 6 inches. Kangaroo feed on the blood of their host creatures by swimming into the gills and using razor-sharp spines on its head to attach itself. It then chews its way through the host until it reaches a major artery and drinks blood until it's satisfied.
Jeez.
That's frightening. The fish finds its prey by sniffing the water, and this is where it gets a little nasty. The smell of human urine appeals to the kangaroos, and they can find their way to the human penis or vagina under the waters to even enter it.
Oh,
when this happens, the fish attaches itself, causing great pain to humans, and it can generally only be removed through surgery. Obviously a very unpleasant situation to be in, so note to self, don't pee in the Amazon.
Hey,
yeah,
that's terrifying.
Man. That is scary.
And of course we can't get through this without mentioning who's the most damaging to the environment in nature.
Dogs. Oh
man. Man and woman. Yet we pollute our waterways, air, we tear down forests, we flatten mountains, we bury nuclear waste underneath the earth. I mean, nature has every reason to hate us. Think about it, humans are pretty...
We're just a disease.
We are a disease to this planet. Like, we're just going to consume everything for our survival.
Yeah.
Right?
Unfortunate.
Man! That's the last one, right?
The last one here is the deadliest thing ever.
I didn't know this until we did this fact. It's terrifying.
We're going to totally butcher it, so we'll have it here. The botulinum toxin? Botulinum toxin? The botulinum toxin is produced by the bacteria Clostridium botulinum and is beyond a doubt the deadliest known protein. If that protein
protein,
there...
You know how you say,
we're just going to call it protein.
You know how you say protein? Yeah, give me lots of protein. We need lots of protein.
The protein that we just mentioned find their way to food or wounds. They will begin to release the spores of the protein, they'll begin to release a toxin which leads to poisoning if eaten. Like, you don't want to avoid this stuff at all means possible. How bad do you want to avoid it? Well, it's so deadly that a mere 2 pounds or roughly 1 kilogram of this stuff is enough to kill how many people? The whole planet's population.
That's nuts.
2 pounds.
That's crazy.
It is so deadly that it could potentially be used as a biological weapon, basically. This is the kind of thing we obviously want to keep away from, right?
Yeah, for sure we do. I don't want it. Do you?
You want to know why we go closer and closer to it? It's because millions of people have this deadly protein injected into their face every year. It is present in tiny quantities, but it's what we use for Botox and our wrinkles.
Go Botox, yeah.
Botox.
Kill your face, basically, right?
Man.
That's what you want to do.
That's pretty deadly. So
yeah, I did not. 2 pounds kill the
2 pounds can kill the whole.
Yeah. There you go. 10 of the most deadliest things in nature.
Yeah,
go out there and explore the world.
Yeah, explore the world. Go to the Amazon. Let us know down below what you think of the episode.
Yes, like and comment, guys. That's what we want to see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and share, I mean.
Yeah, like and share too. Don't forget to subscribe, clicking right here. We'll do that for you. There's also a button down there. You can do that as well.
For quick access to all of our social media links and our awesome merch shop, new merch shop is www.uptillnoon.com. Go check it out.
Check it out. And if you want to be featured in an episode, we're asking you guys to help us out with the intro. So you guys can send us your best thanks for staying up till noon. And of course, there's more information on that down below in the description. There's a link. It'll take you right there to the video. If you have any questions or concerns, email us at contact@uptillnoon.com. And we'll let you know.
And as always, thanks for staying up till noon. Hey everybody, wasn't that a great episode? Click above me for our previous one.
Check out the next episode. Click right up here.
Visit us on all of social media's finest platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Google+, and Snapchat username is UpTillNoon.
Quick access to all those, plus our merch, uptillnoon.com. See you tomorrow.
12 p.m. Central Time.
And don't forget to subscribe!